All right. So in the last adventure session, everybody was trying to make their way through the cave. We had entered the cave. We had experienced a flood, and everybody was none the worse for wear after that. Took out the goblins that had caused the flood, and made our way into the room with Clarg, who is kind of the leader for the goblins in this cave. He tried to escape down a hidden hole, which put everybody out near the three wolves that we found at the beginning of the cave. And we managed to catch him. He fell and knocked himself silly, and there was an interrogation done, and he revealed some information about the possibility of Sildar being held in another part of the cave. So at the end of the session, we had worked our way back to the overpass. And let's put you back over there. Alright, so we have... Oh, that's right. So we had Karg, and we were bringing him along with us, and when we rounded the corner, and we were getting ready to head over to the overpass, Archon decided that Clarg was dead weight, so made it an actuality that he was dead. So Clarg is now dead, and the party is about to head across the rickety bridge overpass, and I think that's where we are. Did I miss anything?
Well done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
She gives an annoyed sigh, and he motions over to Ahlen if he can come help him lift up Clark's body a little bit.
Sure, of course. What do you need?
Please, could you grab his head and hold it up for me?
Done.
And I put my hand on the handle of my curved blade, and I strike out at the neck, severing the head from the rest of the body.
Sweet baby Jesus. Alan's a bit surprised at this, and I imagine a lot of blood is going everywhere.
No, it was a clean cut, but it is dripping a lot from the severed area. And I nod at Ahlen. Thank you very much, and I take the head by its hair.
Glad to be of service, as Ahlen wipes the blood off on his robes.
And I sheathe my sword.
All right.
If I recall, Rirali was running off while we were doing this.
Yes,
that true?
Rirali was very pissed off that you did not let her kill it. So he's just going to go see where this human is. Or Sildar, I don't know if he's a human.
Is Ahlen in the same room as the rest of us?
Yeah, I'm right next to you, dude.
I'm not getting the light source from him.
I think he extinguished his torch.
I see a light source on me, and as I left it, I cast light on myself.
All right.
Yeah, so...
Do you want light too?
That'd be appreciated.
Alright. Mikashi gets some light as well.
Let me find your token.
Get a chance.
Alan, alright, so you have light now. Right.
There we go. Much better. Yeah, so I'm going to carry Larg's head in my left hand and his morning star in the other. And I guess start heading off in the direction where Raleigh went.
All right.
You guys have strange traditions in the East, Ahlen says.
Yes, well, I have to improvise since our warlock here seems to be a bit bloodthirsty. It was not my intention to kill the bugbear. But this his death may prove useful in our negotiation with the rest of the goblins in this vicinity.
Ah, good thinking.
All right,
During this whole thing, I've just been walking. Ahead.
All right. So let's put you around there, and I guess Duradin is going to also follow you. Okay. So what is the group doing? Are you catching up to Rirali, or are you still?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, assuming she is not going at a ridiculous pace.
Alright. Is Archon with us?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. And we have Erod as well, right?
Yep.
Cool. Alright, so Rirali is taking the lead then. Alright. So, what would you like to do?
Keep on going.
Keep on going. Alright, so we get up to corner there. I'm gonna let you move your own token in a second. Okay, so you can control your token. What would you guys like to do at this point? Are you continuing to move?
No, there's only one path, right? And Raleigh's going down it. Is she not?
Yep.
Sounds like everyone's just following her lead.
Yeah.
Still
Hopefully
going down
she's not making too much noise.
Oh, I'm definitely making a bunch of noise.
Yeah,
Even if I didn't
I'll
want to make noise.
stay a few paces behind her.
I'll stay right behind her.
Alright, Duradin lets you guys take the lead, because he's not very stealthy either.
I mean, I suppose if Rirali's being loud, is there any point in attempting stealth?
So Duradin is not contributing to the extra noise up front.
Okay. Alright. I guess I'll try to be stealthy if it helps. On the off chance that it helps, that is.
Okay. Roll a... Well, so you're holding a torch, or you've got light, right?
Yes, I do.
So you would not be able to stealth if you're holding a light source.
Okay. Never mind then.
Alright. Okay. Rirali?
I'm still going forward.
Okay. Where do you want to move to?
Let's do what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 times what? 25. So I'm here. Oh, good. Great. 10 out of 10.
Alright. So from there you can see the opening of a larger cave. You can see that it's divided in half by about a 10-foot high escarpment on the right. I think from where you are, So from where you are, you can also see a steep natural staircase that leads from the lower portion of the cave up to an upper ledge. You can't see anything above the top of the escarpment. The air is hazy with the smoke of a cooking fire. You can see some glow around the corner to the left, but you can't identify it. You can definitely see the two goblins standing in front of you. And it's pungent from the smell of poorly cured hides and unwashed goblins. So at this point you can identify two goblins inside the cave.
They've seen me. Do they see me?
They have...
Like I didn't attempt at all.
So they're kind of mulling, kind of talking to themselves and kind of roughhousing, being goblins. So they haven't noticed you yet.
If I can see one from where I'm standing, I'm going to cast sleep.
Okay.
I think I can see one.
You can barely make out one.
Have we had an actual rest since our last fight?
Nope.
Oh,
Okay.
But I still have a spell slot. I'm just trying. So rather than draw a circle, how about if I just say, I'll center it right here, and anyone within, if I can see there, and anyone within, I want to get far enough away from that I don't catch Rirali with it, but anyone within 20 feet of that.
20-foot radius?
Yeah, 20-foot radius.
5, 10, 15. Well, why don't I use my ruler? Because that's what it's there for.
Alright, let me put it.
This, I turn around and I look at Mikashi and whoever I can see. And I say, I do like silently chew, and I point ahead.
You silently chew?
I know, two. Like I.
Oh, like there's two of them. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, good. I only saw the one.
they haven't noticed her yet.
Not yet.
You'll know something's up soon.
Mhm.
Let me know when you're ready for me to roll my spell.
So do you see my ruler?
Yep.
Okay, so that's 20 feet.
All right. So if I cast it then here, like just far enough away,
Yeah.
I can see here.
Yeah, you can do that.
That's what I'll do then.
Alright, so you cast sleep. Roll 5d8. 18. Alright, so... let's see. What's going on? There we go. Alright, so... And that's 18, so that's... Okay... And...
Anybody else hear the Jeopardy theme song playing?
No rush though. Do it right.
Just a lot of counting.
I'm just messing with you.
Alright. Okay, so who is asleep is asleep. So, as you cast the spell, So the one guy that you can see right here, he drops to the ground asleep. And you hear another thud, and you can hear some goblins start getting a little agitated and trying to figure out why their compatriot has fallen asleep, so they are now on guard.
Alright, we should move before they start waking their friends up.
Mm-hmm.
I run in.
Alright.
Should we do initiative, or?
No, I want to fuck it. I'll start walking in there. And I'm, okay. And I hold up the head of Clark and his morning star in front of the goblins that I see here. And I kind of just wait for them to react for a second to gauge what their expressions are. Are they like taken aback? Are they in rage mode? Like, is my mic muted?
No, mine is. Sorry. So they look at you in surprise, and they're kind of taken aback by somebody just kind of appearing in the entrance to the cave. And
I say, you're seeking a human that you have kidnapped.
so they see the head of Clark, and after getting over the trying to figure out what they're looking at, they start cheering. And then
Okay.
That's not the response I was looking for.
Maybe he was a
And
tyrant.
and then
probably.
they just start rushing Mikashi. So you would have the initiative here. Everybody roll initiative.
Alright.
Hold on, let me clear this first. There we go.
That was a good try, though.
Yeah, I tried. Oh wait, it's on my dinghy. Okay.
Alright, and we'll have this guy.
That was above a 10, Rirali.
You keeping track of that?
Yep.
Alright, so they're rushing at Mikashi. What I will do is, since there's no surprise there, I'm going to give Mikashi first shot, and then the goblins will have second shot, and then we'll start the turn order.
Sounds good.
Alright, so Mikashi, go ahead.
Alright. Thank you. I'm going to just toss the head. Well, not toss it, I'm going to chuck it at the first one in front of me as hard as I can to try and do damage out.
Alright, so roll a strength check. Strength check. So just click on strength in the...
Well, I did. Like, is there a different
like
thing
in
I should click on?
your actual stat?
Where it says strength, dexterity, constitution, and there's the boxes to the left with the check marks.
No, the one further left than that.
Further. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know I could click on that. All right.
Alright, so 15. So this guy is going to... Alright. So, you whip the head at the goblin, and it actually stuns him. So he's going to be stunned. He's still in kind of mid-charge. So it's... let's call that stun. Alright, so he's stunned. So that was...
Is there space back here? Can I move into that, or is that an
okay, so this is
terrain
in
or something?
let me pull that up. That is the tunnel that you were in before.
Next to the
To the
entrance.
yeah, to the stream. This is a... I believe this is about a 20 foot drop.
Yeah, so if I go right here, that just drops off.
It
I'll
just
fall
drops
down.
Yep.
Okay.
If you go any further, yeah, you can go there. But if you go any further, yeah, it would go down.
Okay, so I can move right here.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, and I'll move back and I'll motion for Rirali to go in and start taking heads off.
Alright, so...
Yeah, she needs to work off a little steam.
So the other goblins are still in charge. So the one goblin is going to run up here and he's going to attack Mikashi.
And I'm going to parry that shit.
Alright, you've already used your action, I think. When you threw the...
I'm using a reaction.
Oh, you have a reaction?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, alright. So what does parry do?
When another creature damages you with a melee attack, I can use my reaction and expend one superiority die to reduce the damage by the number you roll on the superiority die plus dexterity modular.
Alright.
But,
So let him attack and see if he hits.
Oh. Yep.
Alright. Wow.
I'm gonna do E6 plus. Alright. My dex. Yeah, so plus 3.
Alright.
Hoo-ha!
Alright, so that reduces the damage by that much?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get hit for 2. Alright, and then this guy here is going to come over this side. And he's going to see Rirali just behind Mikashi. And he's going to send out a short bow. And that, I assume, misses. Right?
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
7.
Alright. Alright, so we are at the top of the order. So, Archon, what would you like to do?
Question. Guess I'm gonna start to move.
And you can kind of move on top of each other, sort of. I'm not going to have everybody spread out by 30 feet.
It's only 20 feet. And I guess we will go with... Yeah, I'll go with Eldritch Blast. Which makes sense.
Okay.
On this closest guy.
Okay. That hits.
For 2 points of force.
All right, Goblin gets hit. Kind of takes a step back. All right. Any other move?
Nope. That's my move.
All right. Rirali.
Can I get in past this goblin, or is he blocking the path?
You would have to engage him to get past him.
So yes. Alright, so I just attack him.
Okay. This goblin is not the most fleet of foot. Alright, roll your damage.
Nice.
Alright, so this guy
Is that our first hit?
is taking
It might be.
is taking his how would you want to describe that?
Murdering him?
Alright, goblin is murdered.
Yes, I walk. No, I'm asking if I murdered him. No,
Yes, he's dead.
I start walking towards him, through him, literally. I just go through, I stab him through the heart, and I go past him.
Didn't even break
into
stride.
this place. Yeah, I just walk in like a fucking badass. I unsheath my sword, I stab him, and as I'm walking, I just fling him off of it and keep on going.
A woman on a mission. All right. Okay. Goblin is up. All right. So this guy is no longer stunned.
I whispered to Erod that I'd soften that guy up for her.
All right. So this guy is no longer stunned. He kind of shakes his head, and then just doesn't look very happy. And he sees Rirali kind of walk in front of Mikashi. He doesn't want to have anything. I guess he can't really do that. So he's just gonna rush forward and engage Rirali. And he's gonna miss. Alright. He howls in frustration. The other goblin, he looks behind Rirali and Mikashi, and he can see some other folks behind them. So he decides to... Well, no, he can't really do that, can he? Yeah, he's kind of stuck, so he's going to attack as well. Rirali.
That hits.
That hits. For 7.
Really hit so hard.
I apologize, I'm rolling good. Alright,
Flashbacks.
these guys are asleep for how long? A minute?
Yeah, a minute.
Okay. Okay. Erod.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to this guy here.
Okay.
And use Shocking Grasp.
And that will hit. And click on Shocking Grasp for the damage. 4, 5. So the goblin kind of jolts from the Shocking Grasp. Whatever hair he had on top of his head is kind of frazzled. And he's looking like he doesn't want to be there. You have any other movement or bonus or anything that you can do?
No.
Alright. Mikashi.
I can't move past either of them without taking attack of opportunity, right?
The goblins?
Right.
You can't move past them, I don't think, until you...
At all, until I've dealt with one of them.
Yep.
Alright. I reach into my robes, take out a kunai, and I'll chuck it at the one. This one hasn't taken any damage yet, right?
I don't believe so, no.
Alright. Well,
I'm sorry.
I don't trust.
Yeah, he's going to... He will have taken one from the head hit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's the guy that I threw what's-his-face's head at. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not certain that will take him out. So I'll toss a kunai at the guy that Erod just shocking grasped.
Okay. And that hits.
Damn, that would have fucking taken him out. Whatever. Alright, so I fling it at him. It goes straight in between his eyes.
Alright.
And I'll try to move into the room. So this is like a double movement going through Erod here.
Yeah, so you could probably go about 15 feet. So you could probably make it to there if you wanted to.
Alright. Sure. And do I see anything else in the room? Besides goblins.
Okay, so yeah, you can't see above the escarpment. You can see the stairs leading up to the next level. There's the fire pit is over here, and the two goblins are asleep on the ground in front of you.
Cool. That's me.
And I think because you were moving through there, the goblin that you chucked the head at is going to have an attack of opportunity.
Okay. That's my bad. Yeah. Alright.
Alright. Let's see, Ahlen.
I'm going to move to Mikashi's old spot. I'm going to target this guy with a firebolt.
Okay.
A force bolt, rather. Any luck?
That misses.
Okie doke, that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Duradin. Let's see. He is... Duradin growls from the back. You crazy fools! I cannot get past! And he's kind of going to sit there because he can't get past everybody in the hallway. And he's going to hold his attack. He's going to hold his attack if anything comes close to him. Archon.
Is he actually Duradin in a square? Can't quite tell.
He's kind of in between squares. I mean, it's close quarters, so I mean he's getting as close as he can to Ahlen or Rirali.
I'll just hold action. If anything approaches me, I'll attack it.
Okay. All right, Rirali.
I attack this guy in front of me. And I miss him.
Fucking... Oh my god.
Oh, and I use my bonus action to do second wind.
Okay, what does second wind do?
It just allows me to roll a d10 and plus my fighter level, and I gain those hit points back.
Okay.
Sweet. you goblins back at the pool.
Alright, so, so this goblin's looking around. He's surrounded on 3 sides and looking desperate. He lets out a howl and yells, "Yeemik!" And then just takes a swipe at Mikashi.
And he somehow bisects me.
And he misses. Okay. So, as he yells Yeemik and he swipes at Mikashi and misses, you hear a howl, or not a howl, but a yell from the darkness above. And so what I'm going to do here... Let's remove this. And... Okay, so at the top of the escarpment, who you think is Yeemik, he looks like the leader of the goblins in this area, in this cave, and he yells up. He drags the form of a human who, by the description and the way he looks, is Sildar Hallwinter, who appears to be sleeping and looking very ragged. And he says, "Truce, or this human dies!"
Mikashi looks over at the party.
We're still in
There's a
initiative.
bunch of assholes outside of my window, so I can't really talk for a second.
Okay.
Alright, Mikashi looks up and says, "Yes, truce."
Alright. So Yeemik he kind of shakes Sildar with emphasis. "Good decision. You give me treasure, and I will give you this human."
And I remember,
Sorry, where is this goblin? Is he above us?
He's
yeah,
he's to the right. He's kind of standing on top of the escarpment.
and I remember the treasure that Archon was taking from Clark's room. And I kind of look over at him and give him a nod, like, you're the one who has treasure.
Bring me Clark's treasure. Bring me Clark's head.
Done. Wait, it's right over there.
He didn't notice it before. Now that you're pointing it out, he looks at it.
Yeah, and I raised up the morning star. Like I have it over my head in plain view.
All right.
And we're still in initiative, right? Or are we? Can I use an action?
Let me give me 1 second.
It's worth noting that those other goblins are going to wake up very quickly outside.
Yeah,
the house.
that's on my mind.
Okay. So so he sees the head and he just starts laughing. Yeemik, Big goblin now. So he agrees. He asks you to toss the head up.
I'll go ahead and do it. I guess I gotta head over here. Or something.
Alright. So you chuck the head up to him?
Sure.
Alright. So he lets go of Sildar. And he grabs the head. So Sildar's kind of disappears a little bit from view. You kind of know where he dropped.
Alright. I'm gonna take out a potion of healing and start drinking from it.
Okay.
Not just down it.
Alright, so Yeemik is kind of holding up the head of Clark in front of him, just got a huge shit-eating grin on his face, and just admiring it.
And
I,
I'm gonna... Okay, you can go.
Can I do something real quick while that's happening?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
While he's looking at the head?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, telepathically in his head, in my best, what was the guy's name, Clark voice,
Okay.
I say in his head, and only Yeemik will be able to hear it, but he'll be able to understand it in Goblin. And I will say at the same time, thaumaturgy. Thaumaturgy is an action, and this one's an instant, so it can be done at the same time. I'm gonna make the eyes glow on the head,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna say, "I'm gonna kill you, Yeemik. I'm coming back for you."
All right. So Yeemik just kind of, and he drops the head down the escarpment. What?
I begin dashing up the stairs.
What trickery is this? And at this time, where are you dashing up to?
I'm getting up there as far as I can.
Well, you can get up to the top if you want.
Well, I wanna try and get up to Yeemik. Or is Sildar blocking me?
No, you can get by Sildar. Sildar is kind of laying on the ground, so.
Okay. And I wanna hop over him.
Okay.
Can I get that far?
I wouldn't say you could get behind him, but you can kind of. So here, let me do this. Yeah.
Can I get?
Yeah. Get there. Okay.
And I would like to try to dispatch one of these sleeping goblins while all this is happening, if possible.
All right. So as
Is this guy
you,
alive? Sorry.
yeah, this guy's alive.
Yeah, dispatch the guy that's still awake.
All right. So
The bigger threat.
And to distract Yeemik, I'm gonna laugh the whole time my turn goes on. Yeah, the orcish. The whole time Mikashi's going after me.
you're laughing, or the head is laughing? Oh, you're laughing. In his
I'm
head.
laughing in his head telepathically.
All right. And Yeemik is kind of grabbing his ears, like, "What is going on?"
Mostly trying to distract him, or at least befuddle him.
All right, so he's suitably distracted. So as Ahlen, as you go walk over to the goblins, they're just waking up. So I'm going to wake them up. So which one did you want to?
I was hoping to snag that guy.
All right, you can use advantage for that.
Okay. It will be a dagger attack at this range.
Alright. And after you do this attack, we're gonna go back into the turn order.
Okay. So this is, I'm going to do a force bolt, but it's actually a dagger attack. It has the same bonus.
Okay, that's
And it's going to...
that hits
Okay.
for advantage. Alright, so just as his eyes are waking up and he looks into yours, and he starts to go. Ugh! His body just convulses as he dies.
Sorry, bro.
All right. Back in turn order, Erod.
Oh, we're not going back to the top.
The last move was Goblin. We're going back in turn order.
I'm gonna go up to this guy here and do shocking grasp.
Okay, so before you can do that, this guy here has an attack of opportunity. And actually, yeah, because you're moving toward that goblin, he's going to have an attack of opportunity.
Forgot about that guy.
And he hits 4. Alright, so he's kind of slashes at you as you walk by. And you are now attacking this goblin here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was about to say that his life just skyrocketed.
I was
That is
wondering what that
supposed to
was.
be the opposite.
Oh, and so as you reach out to shock the goblin, you kind of trip and you have to recover your balance, and you completely miss the goblin, and your grasp channels the electricity into the ground as you catch yourself. All right, Mikashi.
Was there any more asleep, Ahlen? Or did you kill the one that was asleep?
I killed one that was asleep. The other one that was asleep just woke up.
Oh, gotcha.
Not great at that. I don't want to. Is what's his face still distracted, or is he like mid regaining senses that shit's going down?
He's distracted, just because he's got some cackling laughter in his head. But
would that give me an advantage on him?
it would not. Yeah, I'll let you have that.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna bust him upside the head with the Morning Star and plus the sneak attack. Fucking really? Or maybe I don't.
Distraction or
Did you say you also had a sneak attack, or?
Well, between the 9 and the 8, I'm not sure if it matters or does.
Oh, okay. So it's
attack
okay. You're applying it to the attack. Okay, I got you. I thought it was a separate attack. Okay.
No, I think sneak attack just adds damage if the thing is engaged.
Okay.
Well, it's if I have advantage on an attack roll too, so it's both.
All right. So
I have to do them for it to actually go off. So I miss that for whatever fucking reason.
all right. So as
I'm gonna for my bonus action, I'm gonna take out one of my swords.
okay, just taking it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have the Morning Star in one hand and sword in the other.
Okay. All right. Ahlen.
I guess I will become a fighter and attack this guy with my dagger.
All right. So this guy is actually prone because he hasn't gotten up.
good.
He just woke up. So go ahead.
Is that going to be advantage or something?
I believe it is advantage.
Okay. This is a dagger attack, even though it's going to say force bolt. That hits, I assume?
Yes.
4 damage.
4 damage. All right.
That's my turn.
Okay. Duradin. Duradin just smiles gleefully now that there's a path to the goblin in front of him. And he says, "You're next!" And he swings his warhammer and hits the goblin for 9 damage, taking him out. Oops. There we go. Oh, that's the one. Alright. So he is also going to... He's also going to run in here. Oops. That's not the right guy. He's also going to run in here. Stand next to Ahlen. Alright. Archon.
So those are both dead goblins now?
In front of you? Yeah. Yeah.
Is there only one alive?
2.
Oh, I'm not seeing. Where's this? Oh, okay, the leader, I guess. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, I will. I guess I'm really out of stuff, so I think Eldritch Blast is all I got. So on the leader guy up there, I'll go ahead and hit an Eldritch Blast on him.
All right. That hits.
For 3 force.
All right. So I'm assuming at this point that the voice has stopped.
Yeah, it would have stopped at the start of my turn.
Okay. And that was the... Okay, so, and he doesn't have the head anymore, so that's not an issue. Okay. Rirali.
I go up to where, as far as I can, up to Mikashi. 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm assuming? Or can I just call this 4?
You can call... Yeah, you can say you're there.
Okay, 4. Excuse me, pardon me. 5, 6.
So because there's stairs involved, I'm going to say probably you would stop just before Sildar.
Then
but,
I dash and well, go ahead.
I was also going to say that you would have had your movement impeded because of this guy here. Although he's prone still, so he really couldn't attack you while he was down. Actually, yes, he can attack you. So yeah, he's going to have an attack of opportunity, but he has disadvantage because he is prone. Oh wow!
Of course.
He just kind of sticks his scimitar between your legs as you go by for 4 damage. But you do make it up the stairs to where you're at.
Can I use my action to dash?
You could, but because of the attack, I would. So I'll let you get up to about here. If that's where you want to get. You can't get right next to Yeemik.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Alright, so goblins. So this guy here is now up. And he saw Ahlen killing his buddy. He knows that he's kind of surrounded, so he's just kind of... He's not going to be able to do much. He's accepted his lot in life, and he's going to attack Ahlen.
Commit seppuku.
And he's going to miss, which essentially is that. And that is his round. Oh, nope, I'm sorry. I meant to get to Yeemik. So Yeemik now doesn't have any kind of anything going on in his head. He kind of assesses what's around him, sees that he's surrounded, and he kind of glances at Sildar, and he tries to get to Sildar. So he's going to have to attack and get through Mikashi. So he's going to attack Mikashi. And hits. Ooh.
Fuck your rolls, man. Seriously.
Damn. No. That was a... I apologize.
Well, I'm on the ground.
Alright, so he would have to... He's going to move over here, which would give Rirali an attack of opportunity. And that hits. Ooh. So as he's walking by, Rirali hits him with her scimitar and opens a wide gash across his the right half of his chest and across his upper arm. And he's not looking too good. Alright, so he's kind of clutching his arm as he's standing over Sildar. Erod.
Okay, we're gonna use Shocking Grasp again on this guy.
Okay. That hits. Alright, so you hit the goblin and he is breathing very, very heavily. Not looking very good. Almost looks like he's on his last legs. Do you have any other movement you want to do, or?
I strike the pose that's on my picture. Wait for my next turn.
The goblin looks at you with a really strange look on its face. Alright, Mikashi. Oh, Mikashi, make a death save. Okay, you save that. Ahlen.
Dagger attack.
Okay. That hits. And he's dead.
Yeah, I assume it's going to kill him.
Yeah.
Your dagger attacks +6?
He only had one left.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. My dagger attack is only plus...
Oh, wait,
I'm
that was
proficient,
4.
and then dex is +5.
So you clicked Force Bolt.
Oh, that's still okay.
Yeah, I mean, the attack is attack.
Yeah, I have a high dex.
Okay. I mean, you only needed one, so... I would assume you would have at least rolled that.
You can drag a dagger down into your inventory.
Yeah, I'll do that. But we should make sure my old ones hit. I rolled a 23 last time, so I guess that's okay.
Alright. So he's dead. So the only goblin that's left is the one, the Yeemik. So let's see. Do you have any movement you want to do? Ahlen?
No, sorry, I'm done.
Okay. So he is going to charge up the stairs. 10, 15. So he's going to... He's kind of going to get to... Not quite the other side of Sildar, but pretty close. He's going to... I guess he's going to hold his action. Alright. Archon.
Wait, Duradin's gonna hold an action?
Yeah, he's not in a position to attack. I don't think he has a ranged.
Then I will...
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. He has spells. Forgot he has spells. So he's at the top of the stairs.
Flame.
Sorry?
Sacred Flame.
Actually, what he's going to do, he sees that Sildar is in bad shape, so he's going to use Cure Wounds
Ah.
on Sildar at level 1. 5 points. That's 1 used. Alright, and so Sildar. Okay. Sildar's looking a little better, but still pretty haggard. He has come around and he's awake now. Okay, Archon now.
Alright, well I'll use Awakened Mind again and speak into Yeemik's head once more. And I will say in Goblin, you have one chance. This is a bonus action.
Okay.
You have one chance if you drop your weapon now. Surrender. And I wait 1 second to see what he's gonna do.
Make an intimidation check. I'm not sure how that's going to work, because it's not you, it's the voice, but make an intimidation check. Okay.
No, I'm not using that like I'm using my voice, so no accent or no anything.
Oh, okay, okay.
But it is in his head, so it's definitely might be unnerving, but I don't know.
Alright, so he...
And if he doesn't drop his weapon, I'm just going to force bolt him.
would be, I guess it would be a charisma saving check, right? I don't think he has any other... As an NPC, I don't think he has any bonuses to any of his skill checks or saves. So I guess it's just a charisma challenge. Does that sound right?
That seems fair.
Is it wisdom?
That's the one. For
I think
fear,
just an
isn't it?
intimidation roll is just a roll. It's not really a save thing. If it was a spell or something, then it might be a save.
Well,
And
I
he
mean,
doesn't have to do it. I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah, so
here-
you could set a DC, which is how difficult you think it could be. So like pick
Yeah.
a number from 1 to 20, and then have him roll an intimidation against that.
Yeah, okay. That works too. So he kind of pauses. He pauses as he's standing over Sildar, obviously not wanting, obviously in the motion of trying to take care of Sildar. So he pauses, but he doesn't drop his weapon, but he kind of stops, and almost like he's taking a step back.
Yeah, if he doesn't drop his weapon, I'm gonna blast him.
Okay.
So he's not dropping it.
No. That misses. Okay.
Then I'm gonna move. That's 25 feet.
Yeah, that works. Rirali.
I attack him.
Okay. And that misses. Alright, so we get to the goblin. And, he kind of looks around and says, How much he worth? And he kind of grabs Sildar by the scruff of his neck. How much this human worth?
Oh, about 100 gold.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
He spits 100 puny gold.
That's all I got.
Alright, so he will attack Sildar. Let's see. Alright, so he's going to attack. Oh, man. And that hits. Alright, so Sildar is now unconscious.
You just signed your death warrant, buddy.
Alright, Erod. He looks defiant and grins his sharp teeth at you.
Well, I slowly lift my head up from my pose and look at him. And I unleash a magic missile.
I bet. All right. That misses. He wasn't impressed. Oh, that's not an attack? Oh, 10?
That's the damage. It automatically hits.
Alright, so he he goes down. The last image he ever saw was the majestic pose of Erod and his flowing hair. Alright, so he's down, and Sildar is unconscious. And battle is over. What would you guys like to do?
We should stabilize our friend. He's not dead.
He's unconscious.
Oh yes, definitely try to stabilize him.
It was close. He's unconscious. All right, so
I'm assuming he means Mikashi.
Who? Oh, you're gonna. Oh, I thought you were talking about Sildar.
I was talking about Sildar, but I realize now Mikashi's down too, so we should stabilize both of them.
I was thinking of you the whole time, Mikashi. Just so you know.
Yeah, so was I. I go to.
I forgot that Mikashi went down. They both have like saving throws coming up, I assume. So there's time, but
unless he rolls a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the ones. Have you failed any Mikashi?
Not yet.
No.
Yeah, so we got time. So
actually, you know what? Okay, yep.
So how do you want to do this? Do we like roll our medicine checks while they?
Yes. Roll a medicine check.
Okay. So I guess Mikashi first. I'll do Mikashi first.
I'm doing Mikashi. Well, I just did Mikashi.
Did you just do Mikashi? Okay, then I'll do the other guy. Sildar.
Alright, so Mikashi is successful.
Yeah. I drag Mikashi's body over to where I am so he can lean against the wall. Right here.
I will take out a potion of healing and pour it down Mikashi's throat.
Okay.
And then I'll pour the other one down Sildar's throat. We have 2.
Okay. 2d4 plus 2. Okay, so Mikashi is healed for 7, and Sildar is healed for 8. Alright.
And I give him a slap on the shoulder and tell him, hey, stop lazing around. Hand him his sword.
Alright, I think that is a good place for us to take our break.